This is the week that I think we're looking at a snapback to summer, especially heading later into this week, looking at those temperatures. But in the meantime, some chances at rain here this morning and into tomorrow morning. Looking at that early on as we've had some clouds increasing over Lincoln, and we're seeing some of these thunderstorms flare up on radar. So far this morning, it has been some of these thunderstorms in and around Hebron and toward Fairbury that have a little more lightning to them and at times a little heavier rain. But now zooming out toward Seward, you can see this one cell that's been traveling fairly east in direction is flaring up a little bit more too. So some quick heavy downpours are possible this morning. Lincoln has yet to see that, but it is just off to our west. And then we've got a broken line of some scattered rain from North Platte back into the Sandhills. So not everyone is waking up wet, but we do have that chance early today. And then those storms will clear to our east heading toward lunch. And then we'll have another chance late tonight and overnight. But temperatures, because of some of the cloud cover and some of this rain nearby, are a lot warmer than what we saw all weekend long. Some chilly morning temperatures even, talking about a lot of us dipping down into the 40s, some even the 30s. And even the 20s. There was a frost advisory for portions of the Sandhills over the weekend, but 60 right now in Lincoln, 58 in Beatrice, 59 in Omaha, lower 60s in central Nebraska, with temperatures around 15, 20 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago, with a lot of the cloud cover. But winds are also keeping temperatures a little bit warmer too out of the south, anywhere from about 5 to 15 miles per hour, a little bit more of a breeze in central Nebraska. I am anticipating those wind gusts to increase a bit more as we head into this afternoon, picking up around 30 to 35 miles per hour out of the south. That is going to bring a little more moisture in and a little more forcing for some thunderstorms late tonight and into the overnight hours. But after some of these storms even this morning, staying mostly cloudy with a high near 75 degrees. This is likely our last day in the 70s, enjoying these kind of fall temperatures before we look at 80s the rest of this week. Stormcast shows some of those spotty thunderstorms in the area of southeast Nebraska toward 10, 11 o'clock this morning, then clearing out. But then we'll have some more thunderstorms developing across northeast Nebraska, Columbus, Tacoma. And it's this activity that builds a little further south late tonight toward almost midnight and into tomorrow morning to give us a little more chance at some rain. So we're not done with the rain even after this morning. Looking toward midnight into the early morning hours of Tuesday, those chances will go up again with around a couple tenths to a half an inch here and there. Certainly possible for a lot of us around I-80 into the south and east. Then you see the 80s returning back to the forecast, middle 80s with more humidity Wednesday, Thursday, and yes, Friday looking at one last day hopefully in the 90s before we cool into next week.